What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I've talked about the whole Nicki Minaj situation in Lotto. And of course, there is a back and forth beef because one of Nicki Minaj's songs got moved from rap to the pop category, and Lotto's song, which is similar, stayed in the hip hop rap category. And Nicki Minaj was upset about that. And then again, she called out Lotto's song, and Lotto messaged her, and then you got a whole big thing, and it was a big beef on Twitter. And what happened was Nicki Minaj ended up calling Lotto a Karen. She's half black, half white, right? Lotto short for mulatto. And then Lotto followed that up by calling Nicki Minaj old and a grandma. So then Amber Rose comes into play. She was perturbed by both of those things, right? But I want you to hear what Amber Rose has to say about the age shaming thing. We'll come back.
I'm just like waking up and seeing like everything that's going on, and you know me, I'm just an unproblematic queen, but I'm also a feminist. So I do want to speak on something real quick because, you know, I feel like two things. One, when you call a mixed person like a Karen, it's really like just dismissing their blackness, and I feel like that happens often, and I don't feel like that's okay. But I also feel like as women, like we call each other old at like a very young age, as if we're supposed to just stop our lives and like, you know, at a certain age and just kind of give up on everything and like not continue to do what we love, which I also think is really up. But I mean, I get it for the sake of like an argument. You have to like throw jabs and shit, but I just feel like there's so many there's so many men that are over 40 that continue to flourish. For example, DJ Khaled, 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Puff, Jay-Z, Kanye, Dr. Dre, Eminem. The list goes on. And we always buy what they're selling, and we appreciate them for not like just giving up and continuing to work. And they're entrepreneurs, and we just love everything that they do, and they're very supported, and I love that. But when it comes to women, it is very problematic that, you know, society just expects us to just kind of roll over and die. And I think that's whack. I really do think that's whack. Sidebar. But yeah, so like I'm usually quiet and like I mind my business. But like this is my business because I'm a woman, so like I'm gonna say what I want to say.
All right, guys. So there you have it, right? Amber Rose doesn't like the age shaming thing, right? Now, let's talk about this. Amber Rose talked about that she wanted to find an intelligent, why is it so hard to find an intelligent, sexy, rich, successful, tatted gentleman, right? And she posted that 4 days ago on Instagram stories. And then following up with this comment. What does it mean? Amber Rose is aware of a few things. Number one, it's hard for somebody to deal with somebody like her in the industry. Number two, you're 38. You're mad because women are referring to you as being old and you shouldn't use that language. Well, ain't no man using that language. These are women calling you old. You're not old, but they're saying. Here's the reality, Amber. 38, for some of the guys you're looking to deal with, ain't young. For some of the men. And the reality is that there's another generation coming in behind you that are looking at you as not Amber Rose, the young lady. They're looking at Amber Rose, the veteran. Amber Rose, you're a little bit older. You shouldn't be here anymore, kind of Amber Rose. That's how they playing it. All right. That's how they playing it. And not only that, Amber, not only are the artists looking at it like that, but here's how some of the men are looking at it, how they carrying it. A lot of men are looking at younger. Not because Amber Rose still ain't attractive. Amber Rose is still fine. It's just that Amber Rose has, too many life experiences for certain guys that could be negative. So guys are like, give me the 22-year-old version. I'd rather deal with her. The one that didn't have any kids. The white one, the black one, whoever else won, right? And Amber Rose is trying to stop something that happens, which is called life. People get old. And she mentioned, well, these guys are old and they're DJ Khaled and they're 40 and nobody's calling them old because a man's age don't hurt him that much. It hurts women more. That's biology. Women have the advantage in life early on. Men don't. As men progress and they get older, them being 42, 43, 45 don't hurt them, especially if they're successful. They're not getting old. Kanye is 45. We're not talking about Kanye West being old because we've never looked at Kanye West as a young person, and that was a skill. We looked at Kanye West for what he can do. But when you look at a lot of the ladies out there, like let's say even Beyonce, Beyonce is getting older, but nobody refers to her as being old because she's talented. Somebody like Amber Rose, you're a model. That's what you do. You're a model. It's not something that you really do based on skill. So now ladies like that, people going to call that, they're going to look at you like, okay, Amber Rose is older as a model. She don't look the same as she used to. Lotto use the same thing with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj tries to look young with the BBLs and stuff, but she's not as young as she used to be. And you want to be able to have the same equality that men have in the industry when y'all do different things. DJ Khaled produces. He makes beats. P. Diddy produces. These men are doing something a little bit more tangible in the industry than what you do. You want the same equality with these guys, but you don't do the same thing. Now, if you were Amber Rose, the model and producer, you made tracks, you created albums and stuff, that would be different, but you don't do that. You want equality, but you're not doing the same thing. What you do is based on beauty, based on physicality, based on looks. So you want women to stop calling you old, but that's how, even me as a 40-year-old dude, let me go to the basketball court right now, back in my hometown. What up, OG? How are they gonna call me? What up, OG? What up, OG? That's what's going on. What up, OG? Hey, it's a part of the game. But if I'm 45 and I still got my, self together, a woman ain't gonna look down on me being 45. But when you're an older woman, a guy could look at you as, okay, Amber Rose is 45 now or 38. And these other chicks are 22, 23. Her childbearing years is still intact in comparison to yours. That's how people gonna carry it. And you can be a feminist all you want, but that's not gonna change biology. That's why feminists are in many different age groups: 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. The longer you keep living, the more chance your looks go away. And Amber Rose, you had a good run. You know what I'm saying? But you can't stop that. And you've already seen it with her decline in the people that she dates. Who does she have at first? Kanye. Then after that, who does she have? So Kanye at first, Wiz Khalifa. Who then? The other guy, I forgot what his name was. The dude that was going around with the slut walk work, I forgot what his name was. That dude. Then Alexander Edwards. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. 21 Savage was the guy. Every year, the guy gets broker and broker that you deal with. Has a lot to do with what the guys in the red pill would look at as, okay, getting up there. It's a part of life. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with the episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.